afraid to use me if I get too powerful, right? I mean, you should definitely want to be careful, because that's a reasonable response, but being so scared that you let a zombie eat your kidneys, what not much either, right? Should help keep the flesh-eating monsters from eating the skin off of your face. That's a good thing, right? You're an artist on the battlefield, except then instead of a brush, you've got me, and instead of a... You know what? Just forget I said anything. Quite like being linked to our world, but it's an improvement. A small one. It might not make any difference whatsoever, but it's still something, right?
Everything needs something to build from. Some sort of template. Pure potential energy will create something eventually. Yes, as evidenced by the great explosion that began your own universe. However, it is usually best to provide a design to follow. Energy needs to go somewhere. It wants to be used. So when we create a world meant to design itself around a creature, the world leaps at the chance to begin building, even if the first creature to enter that world is not us. But what does an infant world know of the undead? Nothing except the land where the creature came from. Why then bother with making the people that the undead usually spawn from? Why bother with creatures to build and ruin monuments when they could be created in their desolated forms? It is much easier for the world to simply make more creatures like the one that had molded its reality around. And so, we inadvertently created a world of monsters, ruled by monsters, and built only to breed monsters.
Hey, welcome back to the real world, Sleeping Beauty. Third time you've zoned out like that. Do those creatures as spirits or whatever do something to you? Looks like some people maybe tried to hole up in here, at least for a while. Still, I can feel the world's core. We're getting close. Looks like a building meant for a warship or something. This is not the worst place you could go for sanctuary from a horde of hungry nightmare creatures. Hey, did that pile of junk just... Just hold still. We can only see movement. Or just relentlessly hack it to pieces. Yep, that option works too, yes. Isn't just a huge, hideous abomination of nature and personal hygiene. Well, I mean, it's that too, but it's also the core. That thing is the core that's holding this whole world together. Remember, you need to find a nexus point as soon as you kill this thing so that we can escape. Well, I mean, don't focus too much on that right now. I mean, you've got a more immediate problem. So how about you just focus on trying not to die? You're almost there. Don't get cocky, but finish it off. Well, don't lose your confidence either, because you can absolutely do this, but, you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking and get you fat. Woohoo! Alright, buddy! Nice going! The bigger they are, the harder they... Oh, right. The world is literally falling apart. Time to go? Yeah, time to go. Okay, good. The Nexus is this way. Just get us there and I can cut us a hole back into our own world. Giddy up! Seriously? Where'd all these other monsters come from? I thought we'd cleared them out on the way here. These things must have been further away or didn't hear us from inside the buildings. Now that everything's shaking, they're getting all riled up, like throwing a rock at a hornet's nest. I'd really appreciate it if you got us out of here now. playing dead. That might work. Body. The Nexus is right over there. Come on, come on! Oh, wow. While you're catching your breath, give me a second. Near the Nexus, if you don't mind. Or not. Yeah, the other world is gone. I can't feel it anymore. No connection, or rather nothing to connect to. Yep. Pretty sure. Like 94%. Maybe 94.8. Without that world overlapping with ours, we won't see any more zombies coming through. There'll be plenty to still clean up on this side, but at least there won't be any more pouring through. Gotta say, it was a little touch and go there for a while. But you really pulled through for us, partner. If I had an adrenaline system, my heart would be racing from all that. Kind of looking forward to the next one. Just, not anytime soon, okay?
No matter what we try to do, sometimes our best efforts turn to ruin. Sometimes that ruin can affect others, harming people and things that we had never even anticipated coming into contact with. Yet even though we cannot fix our own mistake here or save ourselves from it, we are fortunate enough that those whom we have harmed are capable of doing so in our stead. For now, we can only hope that these humans will be strong enough to mend what we have broken, and in saving both of our kinds, give us a chance to repay our debt.